Hi kids, it's me, Tony, or hello, how are you? Derrick, that was for you. That's how you're supposed to do it. Okay. Just a little shout out to Derrick and Christian of Married Stitches, because sometimes you need a prop in your hand. Okay. Hi, how are you? Wait, I need notes. I'm back. Hi. I didn't have notes. I need notes. I don't have notes. Or I'm all over the place and I don't remember what it was I was going to tell you. How is everyone? If I didn't say it, I'll say it again. My name is Tony. This is my FlossTube channel, The Stubborn Stitcher. Guess what? Yeah. Anyway, so this is my channel. I talk about cross stitch. Sometimes I talk about other things because I can, and I do. So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Love you. Okay. And if you're new, welcome. I'm glad you are here. I hope you'll stay. If you like what you see today, please subscribe. Hit the little bell. They still have a bell, don't they? Yeah. Leave a message, a comment, do the little like thing, all that stuff. I think I'm obligated under YouTube to say all that, but mostly I'm just here to say hi. How y'all doing? We're having a much better week here in South Texas than we were last week when we were freezing our cabooses. We were very fortunate in our house that we did not lose power. So note to anybody moving, be sure to move either close to a medical center or a power substation. That seems to help keep you on the grid. But most of our friends did not have power for the better part of a week. And most of them also didn't have running water. We had running water, but it was the pressure was really low. But we did have water. So, and we did okay. It was still kind of cold in the house because we're on a program with the city public service that, and this is usually only applicable in the summer, is that we have a programmable thermostat that they pay for, and then in the summer when it's really, really hot, like over 100 degrees, like it gets here all the time, they will adjust your temperature to a little, higher than maybe you would like in order to save power and stuff. And that's part of the program. But apparently they do it when it gets really cold and the power grid goes. And so they had us set pretty darn low, which you can overturn, but the first couple of days I was afraid the minute I touched it that all the power would go away. And then when I figured out maybe it wasn't, it was just, I felt bad. So, and it wouldn't have been that cold except that our living room opens, we have a 2-story house and it opens to a loft, and it's an open loft, so guess where all the hot air went? And my husband's disabled, so we really couldn't just relocate upstairs. So, but it was fine. We got snow. The doggies liked the snow. Wasn't sure how they'd act about it. We had some friends come over and get water from us, and they were kind of running interference for a lot of us we have a little Bible study group, and we all kind of live on the same side of town. And so they were, because they're not old and decrepit, I wasn't going to walk outside on ice. No. I can already tell you how that would go. So we're trying to help them out. But everything was better. We didn't get, and then when we thought it was all over, because of the low water pressure, most of the city was under a boil water order. So then we were boiling water until Monday. And by Tuesday, it was 85 degrees outside. That's Texas. Anyway, so that's it. So, you know, it was okay. It was interesting. But it's not the most snow we've ever gotten here. In 1985, they had like 12 inches, which is crazy because there's not one snowplow in this city. And yeah. But for some reason, the power didn't all go out that time. I'm not sure why. Probably because there wasn't as many electronics in 1985 as there are now. Okay, this is a very long intro for me. And I have notes, and it still went on and on. Okay, let's talk about what I've been doing. Not a whole heck of a lot, but I have done some. Let's see. I'm a little bag of tricks. I'm up in, okay, it was my office because I worked from home 3 or 4 days a week for the longest time until I retired. And then I've kind of turned it into office/craft room. But I had a table up here that it worked, but it didn't work well. It's too deep. It's not really good for crafting. But it was too heavy. I didn't want to move it downstairs. But we had some family that came through town, and I finagled them to go take it downstairs because of somebody coming by to get it. So I'm going to go get an IKEA craft table, like everybody gets an IKEA craft table. Oh. And though while I was at it, I moved my desk from over here where the window is to over here between etagers. And then I'm going to put the craft table over there. I had the desk over there because when I was working, I liked looking out the window because I have trees behind me and, you know, you can daydream easier. But it does put a glare on the screen. So, and I figured I'd be more interested in natural light for crafting purposes. So I moved stuff around, but I still have to go to IKEA. So more to come. When I get it like put together, I'll show you. Because right now, it's a more organized mess than it was, but it's still a mess. But I did start hanging up some stuff on the wall. Anywho, okay, back to why we're here. I do have one FO. The thing is, because I don't get out much because of the virus that shall not be named, I can't really get out and get stuff to fully finish stuff. And I just didn't have the stuff. Yeah, because I really started this back up in the middle of all this mess. Anyway, I did finish this little small from Liz Mathews. The one that I was complaining about the lettering because I don't do verbiage. By the way, have you seen her new releases for Expo? Did you see the one? What's it called? I can't think of it right now, but it's like alphabets. It's like 5 alphabets and 2 sets of numbers. It's huge. It's like this. There is not enough money in the world for me to even attempt it. This was hard enough. What I did is I would stitch 1 letter a day because I can't stitch letters. I don't know why, but I did get it done. It's very cute, I think. I'm trying to make sure I have this right way. So it's very cute. To the untrained eye, well, to most any eye, the 2 A's do not match, and I don't care. Right? It makes it look more authentic. But I really love this color. What was this color? Because I was to the very last little nubby pieces. This was the Gentle Art Schoolhouse Red. 7052. I'm back. The hub's called from downstairs. Are you upstairs? Yes. I told you I was going upstairs. Anyway, I guess the Gentle Arts, I don't know if they only give you 5 yards instead of 8, but I was realizing I was getting to the end of this, well, because I had a frog this A like twice, that I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough to finish it, but I did, just barely. So, but I love this color. I love this color. So I need to, I think I know what I'm going to do with it, where I'm going to put this and stuff, but I need to go like to the dollar store or something and just get a little frame, venture out into the world. So I have to finish. I'm just happy. I'm happy. So when I saw that one from, that new one from Liz, I thought, oh no. But she had 4 releases. She had that, I still can't think of what it's called. She had a beautiful sampler, which I think she said there was like 39,000 stitches in it, but it's all motifs. There's no alphabet, there's no, well, you can add initials, but you know what? I'm gonna put any initials on it if I did it. But motifs, I can do motifs. And she had a smaller version, and then she made some smalls and stuff because it's 18 pages, I think she said, the booklet, the hard, copy of it. But it's just beautiful. I like her stuff. I don't usually like things with motifs and stuff all that much, but the way she does hers, I really like it. Then she had a bird in this same red, I mean, she did it in like a charcoal gray, I think, or something like that. But to me, it looked like red work, if you're familiar with that. And I would do it in this color. And then she had one that was butterflies in a cloche. And she made, this is great, she made paperweights. She did individual butterflies. If you haven't, go watch her channel. But she took like the antique paperweights and peeled off whatever was on them and did just the butterflies and mounted them to that. So I ran out and bought a paperweight. So anyway, what else? So that's part of that whole expo thing. I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. What else did I do? What else have I done? I went back to my little bee, which is this queen bee. And started on the new fabric, the Vintage Country Mocha Cashel linen, which I like oh so much better. Oh, so much better. But I had to rip it out. So there it is. Okay, let's see. There you go. I can't see where I am. Yeah. So you have to come up way over here for you to see it. This is where I mess up. Anyway, I started on this, okay? The crown, I did the crown. Then I started on the little bee, and I got about, that far, and I realized that it wasn't centered. And it was very obvious. So I had to rip that out. So it's just been fun with frogs. But I started again. So I'm starting on the borders because I don't know. I love linen, but it hurts my eyes. And it was like, let me do something where I don't have to think about it. So I started doing the border. So I'm working on that slowly but surely. And then I went back show the chart to this little Prim Village by Lori Holt, and I'm doing the little individual ones like that. So I'd started it, didn't like it, ripped it out. I was ripping out a lot of stuff. I'd be a lot further along and rip stuff out all the time. And anyway, I think the last time I'd gotten up to the first little set of windows. So I'm past that now. So I'm working on the second set of windows. And that little spot in the middle of the window, I think is just the line I drew to center this, which will come out when I wash it. Anyway, this is nice because it's just all solid, so it's kind of when you don't want to have to really think that much. This works out pretty good. And this is kind of like, my thought is I'm going to do one little house a quarter. It's just something to do in between other stuff. And then, I guess I did work on some stuff. This is my black work, which I enjoy oh so much. And let's not stab anybody. Let's see here. Let me see how I can hold this so we can see it. So that's where we are. This is a year-long stitch along. So this week was this one right here. Which you may be saying, Tony, why is it in two different colors like that? I don't know. I have a thought. We're going to see if this is going to work though. Because sometimes I want to be an overachiever. I know it's hard to believe, but I do. And then I think, oh, I'll do this. I'll do this crazy thing. And then it backfires. Anyway. See, it's so much more fun than those FlossTubers that are good. You know, you get Momma Loves You GB on here, and she's done all these, 14 items in the last week, and then she dyed with fabric, and she's like the Martha Stewart of cross stitch. You know that? Don't you think? I think so. She's wonderful. But then you have me. So see, that's the thing about FlossTube. See, that's the good thing about FlossTube. All sorts of people, all sorts of levels. And Joyfilled Stitcher. She's happy. I look forward to her little hugs every week. It's nice. I mean, I know it's virtual, but it feels real. And then you just have, there's Noah Stitches. He's got his cat. He's got his Ivy. And he's got that hair. I don't know that hair. I don't know how you get your hair to be that good all the time. Obviously, I've never accomplished that in 63 years. Let's see. I love like Luda, who's in the Ukraine, because it's just beautiful stuff. And then there's me. Okay. Just saying. So. Although there's a new guy, I've been watching, okay, this is a little, because I think it's nice that FlossTubers plug each other and say, hey, I've been watching this person. Because I never can remember his stuff. Y'all been watching Darcy Cameron. He is a little out there. I'm just saying. He's a little out there. He's a little quirky. He's a little kind of in your face like that. And he does have a certain love for the vernacular, shall we say. So, if you do not like people that use salty language, well, it's a particular word he seems to like, that he uses a lot sometimes. Just overlook it. Here's what I'm going to tell you. This is a generational thing. This is my little story time. Okay? How long have I been on? Okay. I don't have that much else. So you get story time. So this is what it reminds me of. My generation, of whom some of you are in the same generation. Growing up, there were certain words you never said unless you were really, really mad, or you really, really wanted to show you were tough, or you really wanted to get under your parents' skin. And that was only if you were far enough away they couldn't kill you. That's how I grew up with certain words. My mother would never use certain words. We're talking about the F word right now. And going and being in corporate life, you didn't hear it used very much, really. And I was in the HR and the human resources kind of arena, and so we had to be especially careful because people always watch HR people. And it got used, but usually it was usually following the word cluster when something got really messed up. Okay? Most of my professional life, that's how it worked. Well, I ended up going to a different group within my company, which is a Fortune 50 company. And I was probably close to 50 when I went to that department, and my boss was 30. And most of the group was 30-ish, and maybe younger. There was one guy that was a little younger. So a different group. So their staff meetings were quite funny, because my boss and this other guy, they were always singing the Beatles. I don't know why. Michael Jackson. They were quoting movie stuff. It was like are we having a meeting, or is this a variety show? And the other thing they did, especially this one guy, is use the F word like all the time. And I guess I look like a deer in headlights or something, because then they go, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're sorry." I don't like they thought I was raised in a nunnery. I don't know what they thought. So what I have figured out, so this is if you go see Darcy. Darcy's just like these guys. He sings, he does all sorts of stuff, and he swears like a sailor. But what I've learned is that it is not the same. It is filler. It's filler. I'll give you an example. You and I of a certain age might just use that word because we're really mad, right? Somebody pulls out in front of you, you would say F you, right? Not me, but you. This is how someone like Darcy uses the word. This is what I learned with these other guys. Here's how a younger generation, not exclusively, I don't want to pigeonhole anyone, but basically, it would be as if they told you a story. You know what happened the other effing morning? I was effing running late for my job, and I was effing getting out of the house, and there I was running, trying to catch the effing bus because I'm effing in trouble already. And there I was going down the effing street, and there was this stupid effing dog trying to effing pee on an effing fire hydrant. So I walked past this effing dog. You know what this effing dog did? This effing dog just effing peed on me. I'm like, what the F are you doing, you effing dog? And then the next thing I know, I see the effing bus, and the effing bus is just past me. So I'm effing running for this bus, and I'm effing running, and hit that dog, and I almost tripped on that effing bus. That's how they use that one. I don't know. Maybe they learned English as a second language. I don't know. I don't know if they don't know enough adjectives and adverbs to fill in the blank. But that's just how it gets used. So don't take it personally. They're not really swearing. They're just... it's being descriptive in a odd way. Okay? Anyway, go watch his channel. He's actually doing a sal. He's doing a sal with another cross stitcher. She's on FlossTube. She's on, what's it called? Instagram. Hello. Instagram, and she is Emma X Stitching, like X's and cross. Emma X Stitching. And what they're going to do, you know, they're not doing a simple sal. Oh no, no. I'm not an overachiever. These people are overachievers. They are doing a Haid. It's a stitch along. Now they're doing a mini. Well, you can do the regular. There's not a timeline, but they are doing Sunflower Cottage. And because he had it, and it just came up. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a link to both of them. I'll put a link to Heaven and Earth Designs and that particular. It's cute. It's very festive. It's very bright, very sunny. The small is really pretty small. It's not that bad. I'm not gonna do it, but it's not that bad. Anyway, okay. Now that I've rambled on, even with notes, I did get some stuff. I buy stuff on eBay, okay? Maybe I'm not the only one, but I buy stuff on eBay. So, let me show you what I bought. This lady was selling several things as one package. So the first thing she had this. That's like a little project bag, but it's a zippered one. See? And I haven't taken this stuff out of it yet. But it has little pockets and zippered areas. You could put your floss, you could put your scissors, you could put, whatever material. And then it has a little, so that's that zippered part. And then there's this other zipper part. I have like a nice pocket. And then there's another pocket. So, I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet, but I thought it was cool. But when she sent it, she also sent a couple other things. One was this little fun frame that's, on canvas. But somebody's done most of it. You still have to put it, like, here's the little frame part. See, somebody's already done part of it. And they did some of the little, I thought that was cute if you did a little summer stitch. And then you just, throw them on. But then the other thing was, and I just thought this was really pretty, is Somebody started this, but not by very much. This is a needlepoint, actually. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I thought that was very pretty, very spring-like. The size on this is 14 by 14, finished size. This is by Heritage Collection by Elsa Williams. But I just thought the colors are so pretty, and I love, can you see right there? It's like a little design, like there's one panel that's, I haven't looked at it, that's done to make it look really nice. Anyway, she had started on it, but not by like that much. So, yeah, so it's a pretty good size needlepoint, as needlepoints go. But I like doing different stuff, and I've done needlepoint before, so this is not, it came with all the stuff. It came with the, you know, there's a chart. Anyway, so I thought that was cool. Then the other thing, okay, I'm going to show you this other thing. I'm afraid to touch it, okay? You guys ever heard of the Royal School of Needlework? It's like at Hampton Court in London. I mean, it was commissioned by somebody, I forget who, a princess or a queen or somebody back in the day. And they do beautiful stuff. But they also have kits. And I saw this on eBay, and I'm like, wow, look at this. I want you to see this. Look, somebody hand painted this. This isn't a picture. Look at my hair. Hold on. This isn't a picture. This is a hand painted canvas for needlepoint. In needlepoint. Look at that. You see that really good, precious little kitty cat. Isn't that beautiful? But it comes with all the wool. It's like one of those things, I'm afraid to touch it. I'm going to do the other one first before I try to touch it. But look at the wools on this. Look at those colors. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway. There's even, this is how fancy it is. Fancy. It has a little label. It's very fancy. I am not that fancy. That's all mine. Well, that's almost all my show. A few weeks ago, Joyfilled Stitcher was talking about sulky, and that they had a sale, and they had their big, I think they're like 330 yard blendable oil. You could get a set of 5 regular and 5 blendable for like $16.95 or something. So, you know, while she was speaking, I'm like, oh, and I ordered them. And I kept waiting, and I didn't get it, and I went and looked, and I had a number and everything. Well, apparently they were missing something on my debit card or whatever. I thought, oh, crud. So I gave them that, but they still sent it. They still honored the sale. So there's what I got. So there's the colors. This is like a really dark brown, dark brown. It's not black. And then this is a beautiful blue and a purple. Really nice colors. I'm excited about that. Okay. And then the other thing to show you. I did get my color in cotton. Yeah. Finally, they're all caught up now. And I know other people have shown theirs. But here are the colors. Aren't those pretty for spring? And they are. Please hold. Operator will be with you momentarily. So we have nickel, Old Lace Flamingo limited edition and Egyptian. So that's what they are, going that way. Very pretty, very spring-like. I also got the spring set of Sulky that come in the little package, the little one. But then, wait, there's more. Okay, I found it. Okay, so there is on Etsy, and this girl's also on Instagram, which is where I found her. And she sells all sorts of stuff. But I especially liked her needle minders. And the name of her company is, I love this, again, things you wouldn't have seen in my generation. Stitches for, yes. Can you tell I really don't swear that much? But stitching with attitude, what I can appreciate. So I, want to support these folks that are selling stuff that I don't have the patience to make. I bought stuff from her. First, I bought this piece of 16 count Ada sky blue. Isn't that really pretty? And then, the size is 16.5 by 14 inches. Then, crinkly, I love crinkly noises. Everybody always apologizes. Oh, excuse me for the crinkles. They're ASMR channels. That's all they do. 45 minutes of that. Million viewers. I apologize. I'm a little hyped up today. Can you tell? I'm not really. I just with a scissor fob. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Look at that's so precious. Whoops. Be more precious if I didn't drop it. Hold on. See, I had to bring it over here. It doesn't make sense. Well, let's turn it away. You can see all the fun stuff. Tony, hello, hello. Yeah. Isn't that cute? Just adorable. And look, it has great reading on it too. You get it out of the glare. So I love that. And she was running a little sale that if you bought so much or something like that, you got a free needle minder. And so I did. And it's very cute. Right? Look at the tree. Isn't that pretty? Can you see it? I'm trying to get the glare out of it. It's very dimensional. And I just thought if you were doing that temperature tree that Stitchin' Mommy has, that this would be a great needle minder for that. Anyway, so I got that. And then look at the bag it came in. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Such a cute bag. I always love stuff I love packaging. You know, when things are packaged nice, it's so much nicer. Cause somebody had to put all this together. This is why I don't have a store, because I would just throw stuff in an envelope and say, there you go. It's not me. So sad. Oh, so then I got one that says coffee first because adulting is hard. And then there's a hippie bus. And it's got that UT colors on it. I don't know. Isn't it cute? It's OB. BW. And then, look at that. Isn't that cute? Maybe that's a sign I should do that, Sal, with the sunflowers. I just thought it was cute. Anyway, that's it. I got no more. I got nothing else to show you guys. What are my plans? Well, to kind of keep on going on what I'm doing. I really want to buy a couple of things from the expo. And I know not everything is out. And I don't want to go like ape wild all at once. Because basically I don't have the budget. I gotta get this room. Hopefully I'll go to IKEA soon. And I'll go to IKEA soon and start getting things put together. Oh, I do have a start. I do have a start. I haven't started it, but I have a start. I will put a picture of it here. Here. So I need to get that kitted up. I'm real excited about that. As you can see from the background, it will fit in quite well here. I even know how I even could finish this one. This one, I have a way to finish it. Anyway, that's really it. Yeah. What else? What else? That's it. Until the next time, I must bid you adieu. So, stay safe. More vaccines are coming. Hopefully, all these stupid variants of the virus that shall not be named will not keep the numbers from starting to go down. So y'all, wear your masks, stay away, no hugging up on people right now, wash your hands, stay safe, so you can come back and see me, and we'll have more fun. So, until next time, bye-bye.